I think one of the biggest obstacles that most people face nowadays in the civilized world is that we've relinquished all control over the way that we move, and we've pretty much lost all notion of the meaning of stillness. In fact, I'd say that we've completely inverted these two things, you know, because we are beings of movement, and movement is an innate part of this human experience. But unfortunately, the overwhelming majority of people are leading very sedentary lives where they're not moving much at all, and they're spending the majority of the day hunched over a computer, getting very minimal exercise, if any. Most of us have terrible posture. We have very little strength or stamina, and are just growing this collection of chronic health problems specifically due to a lack of movement. So we've got things like lymphatic congestion, cardiovascular issues, we've got neurological diseases, joint pain, poor digestion, and just generally increasing stress levels and mental instability. And I have to remind myself of this constantly, you know, because the whole world is moving in this direction so quickly, and we can't mitigate these problems if we don't do anything about them. Yet I still find myself working online more hours a day than I would like to, and just falling into this degenerative cycle of physical inactivity, even though I'm aware of exactly where that leads. So we have to actively practice balance and moderation, which means being mindfully aware of our own routines and our own habits, you know, and we really have to move ourselves. We have to move ourselves away from technological dependency, away from the chair, away from the desk, away from the screen, away from social media addiction, and into this state of dynamic motion, whatever that may look like for us as individuals, and really try to reconnect with the nature that surrounds us, because that's going to heal our inner nature as a direct consequence. But it's like I said before, we have completely confused movement and stillness, because most of us are not moving our bodies anywhere near enough or in the right way, yet we're allowing our minds to move constantly in a really unhealthy and unstable way. So, you know, the body isn't moving anywhere near enough, but the mind is just running rampant, moving in every direction at once, and causing and exacerbating all of our personal health challenges. Stillness is really inseparable from movement. It's the other side of the coin, and while we should explore new ways to move, ultimately we need to move towards a state of inner stillness, because an overactive mind, constantly stimulated by mainstream media and all of the unyielding stress of modern life, is breaking us down, and it's causing us to lose grip of our basic sanity. So many of us are anxious, we're angry, we're upset, and we're losing hope because we're always engaging in these emotions like we don't have any choice. But in truth, we do have a choice, and gently and gradually we can practice moving towards a state of stillness. We can follow the tidal rhythm of the breath. Now, the breath is really like our direct link between the body and the mind. So through pranayama exercises and meditation, we can really start to calm the stormy weather of the mind and allow all of the clouds of our thoughts and emotions to clear, and we can start to identify with and rest in that openness and spaciousness that really underlies all of the activity of our minds. So that open, peaceful space is already there. There's no need to add anything or take anything away. It's really just a case of working directly with all of that turbulent activity in our minds, and through working skillfully with the breath, we can really start to realize that all of our thoughts and emotions will just naturally pass all by themselves if we don't cling to them.